Everything that you see on media is fake. I can go to the Chanel store, buy a Chanel bag, take 50 different photos with 50 different outfits with that Chanel bag, return it because I can't afford that Chanel bag, and if I posted all those 50 pics on the gram, you're gonna think, oh wow, she's ballin', look at that Chanel bag. Little do you know, I fleeced it.
My job, baby.
Miss Jenni. Miss Jenni's podcast.
Hello, my Mr. and Mrs. And how you guys doing on this marvelous, marvelous day? If you don't know me, my name is Jennifer, also known as Miss Jenni. And today we are going to talk about, can I get a drum roll, please? How to not compare yourself to others. Yes, we are dropping the tea, okay? But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notification bells on so you will be notified anytime I post. Cause why not stay up to date so we can go on another date? Anytime I am watching you, you are watching me. This is date time. What did Janae Aiko say? You don't need no me time. That's you and me time. Period. So if you do like my face, please make sure you follow my social medias, or they will be in the link in the description box down below. So enough of the rambling, and without further ado, let's get into it. Lego. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand not comparing yourself to others can be very, very difficult. We live in a very social media generation to where all we have to do is go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, and we're reminded of the things that we don't have or what we want to be. We're told what's celebrated, we're told what's uplifted, and if we don't per se meet those exact characteristics the way they are spelled out for us, we feel isolated and we feel a sense of not belonging. But one thing you guys have to realize, the grass is not always greener on the other side. No, it is not. There are some people that you idolize, that you think are so beautiful, so successful, so rich, so amazing, so talented, so creative. And they are looking at you and saying, oh, I wish my life wasn't like this. I wish my life was more relaxed, more calm. For example, celebrities. We idolize celebrities to almost a little bit of a cringy degree. Like, we look at celebrities as the creme de la creme, the top tier, what we want to be. And they are looking at us like, damn, I wish I wasn't famous anymore. And I wish I could just go to the grocery store without being harassed or threatened or booed.
If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. Well, look. It's been love.
The grass isn't always greener. There is a person who has a particular body type that you may want, and they are looking at you like, I wish I had that. Sometimes we think one person has this amazing life because of what they show us, especially on social media, but in actuality, they could hate it and want something completely different.
I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
So before you look at somebody else and think, oh my gosh, why not me? Look at yourself and say, I'm glad I'm me. And underneath that, we have to accept who we are. We have to accept the us we are now, not the us that we see 10 years from now, or the us that we see 6 months from now. The us that we are currently at whatever time. Look at your watch right now. Please, for a second, look at your watch, look at the date, tell yourself this date, this time, you are perfect just where you are right now. It is okay if you are not the tallest. It is okay if you are not the slimmest. It is okay if you are not the thickest. It is okay if you are not the richest. It is okay if you are not the smartest. Accept who you are, because who you are is fantastic. There is certain things the smartest person in the room doesn't have that you have. There is something in the room that this Victoria's Secret model doesn't have, but you have. Be grateful for what you have. Count your blessings. I genuinely feel every single person on this earth has some type of undeniable beauty and uniqueness and amazingness within themselves. And some people, unfortunately, don't even know what it is. So take a second and write down 5 amazing things that you are happy to have. 5 amazing things about yourself that nobody can take away from you. And I promise you, those 5 things that you have are on somebody else's wish list. Like I said prior, social media does play a big influence on the standards that we set for ourselves. So maybe you owe yourself a little favor. Do a social media detox. Get away from all this pressure to be a certain type of way, to look a certain type of way, for your pockets to be set up a type of way. Because everything that you see on media is fake. I can go to the Chanel store, buy a Chanel bag, take 50 different photos with 50 different outfits with that Chanel bag, return it because I can't afford that Chanel bag. And if I posted all those 50 pics on the gram, you're gonna think, oh wow, she's ballin', look at that Chanel bag. Little do you know, I fleeced it. Like, people are going to show you the best side of themselves on the gram. People are gonna pull up with edited stuff. People are going to pull up with fake stuff. Some people are gonna pull up with stuff that belongs to their best friend. And you're not gonna be the wiser because you're not with that person. All you're seeing is a millisecond of that person's day. And you've chucked that into their whole personality and created this whole persona of how amazing you think this individual is. And they could be just doing all of this for show. So take a break from social media, because sometimes social media can be a little bit toxic. It can be so jarring to be on social media all day, all night, because now you're starting to feel like you have to be a certain type of way, and you do not have to be any type of way, my love. And that's tea. Also, like, realize you're not perfect and nobody is. Your idea of perfection may have been created because you've been conditioned by this society to think this is the creme de la creme. This is what is considered perfect. So take a second and break down, why do you idealize certain things? Why do you think this is the most amazing thing? Why do you find something perfect? Is it because it's actually perfect? Or this is what we've been told is perfect, and we've internalized those messages, and those messages have shaped our day-to-day perception on perfectness. Take a second to ask yourself, why do I like that? Why do I want to be rich? Why do I want to have a six-pack? Why do I want to have that person as my boyfriend? Why do I want to have any of these things that I want? Where does all this come from? Where does this desire stem from? Does it stem from me? Or does it stem from something I've been taught, something I have been influenced and told is amazing? Break down your wants and desires, especially if they are materialistic and vain. But yeah, these were just some ways, ladies and gentlemen, on how to not compare yourself. Take yourself out of some of these equations and think, why do you want them so bad? Be grateful for who you are and what you have. No, the grass isn't always greener. If there is something that you have wanted so bad and later came to the realization, this is not even that important, spin it up in the comments. For me, example, something that I used to want so bad, I used to want loose textured hair. If you guys have been watching me from the beginning, you guys know I make multiple appearances with my natural hair. I love my natural 4BC hair. If I got my texture wrong, please let me know in the comments. But I love my hair. And next time you guys see my hair, there might be a color change. When you see my curls come out, there will definitely be a color change. But anyways, when I was younger, I used to want looser texture hair because society told me that's what was pretty. That's what was amazing. Then when I took the time to realize, why do I want this? Why don't I appreciate what I have? Why am I comparing my hair to other girls' hair and belittling what I have? And I realized the only reason why I think that is because I've been conditioned to think this way by messages that was created by a society that did not appreciate something that I have. And then once I came to the realization what I have is just as good as anybody else, I stopped wanting looser texture hair, and now I'm obsessed with my own hair. And I know you're like, girl, you're not wearing it right now. I like to switch it up. You feel me? I like to have different styles. Sometimes I might have some braids. I might have a long ponytail. I might have mad hair. I might have a bob. I might have my curly hair in a puff. It is what it is. Anyways, take time to realize why you want things. Take time to realize why what other people have is so special. And once you do that full breakdown, you'll realize, man, what I have is just fine. So yes, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you have not already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notification bells on so you will be notified anytime I post. And follow me on my social medias right here. Or their links will be in the description box down below. So I will see you guys next time, and you know how we do.
My job, baby.